ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ।
ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਜੀ। ਸ੍ਰੀ ਨਾਨਕ ਪਦ ਪੰਕਜ ਬੰਦਨ, ਪਦ ਪੰਕਜ ਬੰਦਨ। ਸਿਮਰੋ ਅੰਗਦ ਦੋਖ ਨਿਕੰਦਨ। ਅਮਰਦਾਸ ਗੁਰ ਹਿਰਦੈ ਧਿਆਵੋ, ਗੁਰ ਹਿਰਦੈ ਧਿਆਵੋ। ਸ੍ਰੀ ਗੁਰੂ ਰਾਮਦਾਸ ਗੁਣ ਗਾਵੋ। ਸ੍ਰੀ ਹਰਿ ਜਨ ਬਿਗਨਨ ਕੇ ਨਾਸਕ, ਬਿਗਨਨ ਕੇ ਨਾਸਕ। ਹਰਿ ਗੋਬਿੰਦ ਸੁਭ ਸੁਮਤ ਪ੍ਰਕਾਸ਼ਕ। ਸ੍ਰੀ ਹਰਿ ਰਾਏ ਨਮੋ ਕਰ ਜੋੜੀ, ਨਮੋ ਕਰ ਜੋੜੀ। ਸ੍ਰੀ ਹਰਿ ਕ੍ਰਿਸ਼ਨ ਮਨਾਏ ਬਹੋਰੀ। ਗੁਰ ਤੇਗ ਬਹਾਦਰ ਪਰਮ ਕਿਰਪਾਲਾ, ਪਰਮ ਕਿਰਪਾਲਾ। ਸ੍ਰੀ ਗੁਰੂ ਗੋਬਿੰਦ ਸਿੰਘ ਬਿਸਾਲਾ। ਧਰੋ ਧਰਾ ਪਰ ਪੁੰਨ ਪੁੰਨ ਸੀਸਾ, ਪੁੰਨ ਪੁੰਨ ਸੀਸਾ। ਬੰਦੋ ਬਾਰ ਬਾਰ ਜਗਦੀਸਾ। ਜਿਸ ਮਹਿ ਅੰਮ੍ਰਿਤ ਗਿਆਨ ਹੈ, ਮਾਨਕ ਭਗਤ ਵਿਰਾਗ। ਗੁਰੂ ਗ੍ਰੰਥ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਉਦਦ, ਬੰਦੋ ਕਰ ਅਨੁਰਾਗ। ਏਕ ਓੰਕਾਰਾ ਸਤਿਗੁਰੂ, ਜੇ ਪ੍ਰਸਾਦ ਸਚ ਹੋਏ। ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ, ਬਿਘਨ ਵਿਨਾਸਨ ਸੋਏ। ਤੇਗ ਬਹਾਦਰ ਧਰਮ ਤੁਜ, ਹਰਤਾ ਤੁਰ ਕਨ ਮੂਲ। ਚਰਨ ਸਰਨ ਤਾਰਨ ਤਰਨ, ਨਮੋ ਹੋਏ ਅਨਕੂਲ। ਮੂਕ ਉਚਰੈ ਸ਼ਾਸਤਰ ਖਟ, ਪਿੰਗ ਗਿਰਨ ਚੜ ਜਾਏ। ਅੰਧ ਲਖੈ ਬਦਰੁ ਸੁਣੈ, ਜੋ ਕਾਲ ਕਿਰਪਾ ਕਰਾਏ। ਕਹਾਂ ਬੁੱਧ ਪ੍ਰਭ ਤੁਛ ਹਮਾਰੀ, ਬਰਨ ਸਕੈ ਮਹਿਮਾ ਜੋ ਤਿਹਾਰੀ। ਹਮ ਨਾ ਸਕਤ ਕਰ ਸਿਫਤ ਤੁਮਾਰੀ, ਆਪ ਲਿਹੋ ਤੁਮ ਕਥਾ ਸੁਧਾਰੀ। ਹਮ ਨਾ ਸਕਤ ਕਰ ਸਿਫਤ ਤੁਮਾਰੀ, ਆਪ ਲਿਹੋ ਤੁਮ ਕਥਾ ਸੁਧਾਰੀ।
ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਜੀ ਦੋਹਰਾ। ਕਿਤਕ ਸੋ ਨੁਰੰਗ ਕੇ, ਜਹ ਕਹਿ ਖੋਜਤ ਥਾਨ। ਦੇਸ਼ ਵਿਦੇਸ਼ਨ ਗ੍ਰਾਮਪੁਰ, ਬੂਝਹਿ ਨਾਮ ਬਖਾਨ। ਕਿਤਕ ਸੋ ਨੁਰੰਗ ਕੇ।
ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ
ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ, ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ।
ਗੁਰੂ ਪਿਆਰੀ, ਗੁਰੂ ਸਵਾਰੀ ਸਾਧ ਸੰਗਤ ਜੀਓ, ਅਤੇ ਅੰਤ ਹੀ ਵੱਡੇ ਭਾਗ ਹਨ। ਚਵਰ ਛਵਰ ਤਖਤ ਦੇ ਮਾਲਕ ਧੰਨ ਧੰਨ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਸਤਿਗੁਰੂ ਸ੍ਰੀ ਗੁਰੂ ਗ੍ਰੰਥ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਜੀ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ, ਤਿਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਪਵਿੱਤਰ ਹਜ਼ੂਰੀ ਵਿੱਚ ਸੱਚਖੰਡ ਦਰਬਾਰ ਦੀਆਂ ਹਾਜ਼ਰੀਆਂ ਭਰ ਰਹੇ ਹੋ। ਸਤਿਗੁਰੂ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਜੀ ਦੀ ਅਪਾਰ ਕਿਰਪਾ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਸੰਧਿਆ ਵੇਲੇ ਦੇ ਜੋ ਨਿਤਨੇਮ ਸੋਦਰ ਰਹਿਰਾ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਤੋਂ ਉਪਰੰਤ ਇਲਾਹੀ ਗੁਰਬਾਣੀ ਦਾ ਮਨੋਹਰ ਕੀਰਤਨ ਸਰਵਨ ਕੀਤਾ ਹੈ। ਸੋ ਸਤਿਗੁਰੂ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਜੀ ਦੀ ਕਿਰਪਾ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਧੰਨ ਧੰਨ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਸਤਿਗੁਰੂ ਸ੍ਰੀ ਗੁਰੂ ਤੇਗ ਬਹਾਦਰ ਜੀ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ, ਤਿਨਾਂ ਦੇ 350ਵੇਂ ਸ਼ਹੀਦੀ ਦਿਵਸ ਨੂੰ ਮੁੱਖ ਰੱਖਦੇ ਹੋਏ ਜੋ ਇਹ ਸਾਲ ਨਵੰਬਰ ਦੇ ਮਹੀਨੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਆ ਰਿਹਾ ਹੈ, ਮਹਾਕਵੀ ਭਾਈ ਸੰਤੋਖ ਸਿੰਘ ਜੀ ਦਾ ਰਚਿਤ ਇਤਿਹਾਸ, ਜੋ ਸ੍ਰੀ ਅਕਾਲ ਤਖਤ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਵਿਖੇ ਕਵੀ ਜੀ ਨੇ ਇਹ ਸਾਰਾ ਇਤਿਹਾਸ ਲਿਖ ਕੇ ਸ੍ਰੀ ਅਕਾਲ ਤਖਤ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਇਸ ਇਤਿਹਾਸ ਨੂੰ ਭੇਟਾ ਕੀਤਾ। ਤੇ ਜਦੋਂ ਤੋਂ ਇਹ ਇਤਿਹਾਸ ਸਿਰਜਣਾ ਵਿੱਚ ਆਈ, ਕਵੀ ਜੀ ਦਾ ਇਹ ਮਹਾਨ ਗ੍ਰੰਥ ਮਹਾਕਾਵ, ਉਸ ਸਮੇਂ ਤੋਂ ਹੀ ਸਾਰੇ ਤਖਤ ਸਾਹਿਬਾਨ ਤੇ ਇਸ ਦੀ ਕਥਾ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਹੈ। ਸੋ ਅਤਿਅੰਤ ਹੀ ਵੱਡੇ ਭਾਗ ਹਨ ਸਤਿਗੁਰੂ ਤੇਗ ਬਹਾਦਰ ਜੀ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਜੀ ਦੇ ਸ਼ਹੀਦੀ ਪ੍ਰਸੰਗ ਜੋ ਹਨ, ਤੇ ਕਿਵੇਂ ਸਤਿਗੁਰੂ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਜੀ ਨੇ ਆਨੰਦਪੁਰ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਤੋਂ ਦਿੱਲੀ ਤੱਕ ਦਾ ਜੋ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਜੀ ਦਾ ਯਾਤਰਾ ਸੀ, ਉਹ ਕਿਸ ਪ੍ਰਕਾਰ ਸੀ, ਉਹ ਆਪਾਂ ਸਰਵਨ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਹਾਂ। ਸੋ ਪਿਛਲੀ ਕਥਾ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਜਦੋਂ ਸਤਿਗੁਰੂ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਜੀ ਸੈਫਾਬਾਦ, ਜੋ ਉਸ ਸਮੇਂ ਪਟਿਆਲਾ ਦਾ ਜੋ ਰਿਆਸਤ ਸੀ ਉਹ ਨਹੀਂ ਸੀ ਬਣਿਆ, ਤੇ ਇੱਕ ਬਹੁਤ ਹੀ ਗੁਣਵਾਨ ਮੁਸਲਮਾਨ ਜਿਸ ਦਾ ਨਾਮ ਸੀ ਸੈਫਦੀਨ, ਉਸਨੇ ਜਿੱਥੇ ਹੁਣ ਪਟਿਆਲਾ ਹੈ ਉੱਥੇ ਜੋ ਸੈਫਾਬਾਦ ਹੈ ਉਹ ਅਸਥਾਨ ਦੀ ਰਚਿਤ ਕੀਤੀ ਸੀ। ਤੇ ਗੁਰੂ ਘਰ ਦਾ ਗੁਰੂ ਤੇਗ ਬਹਾਦਰ ਜੀ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਜੀ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਸਤਿਗੁਰੂ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਜੀ ਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਅਟਲ ਸ਼ਰਧਾ ਰੱਖਦਾ ਸੀ। ਸਤਿਗੁਰੂ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਜੀ ਨੇ ਦਿੱਲੀ ਵੱਲ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਹੋਏ ਸੈਫਦੀਨ ਦੇ ਕੋਲ ਸਤਿਗੁਰੂ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਜੀ ਪਹੁੰਚੇ ਹਨ, ਉਸ ਨੂੰ ਨਿਹਾਲ ਕੀਤਾ ਹੈ। ਪਿਛਲੇ ਕਥਾ ਵਿੱਚ ਆਪਾਂ ਸਰਵਨ ਕੀਤਾ ਕਿਵੇਂ ਸੈਫਦੀਨ ਨੇ ਸਤਿਗੁਰੂ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਜੀ ਦੀ ਸੇਵਾ ਕੀਤੀ। ਉਸ ਤੋਂ ਉਪਰੰਤ ਕਵੀ ਜੀ ਜੋ ਦਿੱਲੀ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਨਰੰਗਾ ਦੇ ਕੋਲ, ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਉਹ ਜੋ ਸਮਾਂ ਚੱਲ ਰਿਹਾ ਸੀ ਚੌਮਾਸੇ ਦਾ, ਜਦੋਂ ਮੀਂਹ ਬਹੁਤ ਪੈਂਦਾ ਹੈ, ਸਤਿਗੁਰੂ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਜੀ ਨੇ ਸੈਫਾਬਾਦ ਜੋ ਹੁਣ ਬਹਾਦਰਗੜ੍ਹ ਹੈ, ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਬਾਅਦ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਗੁਰਸਿੱਖਾਂ ਨੇ ਸਤਿਗੁਰੂ ਤੇਗ ਬਹਾਦਰ ਜੀ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਜੀ ਦੇ ਨਾਮ ਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਸੈਫਾਬਾਦ ਦਾ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਨਾਮ ਹੈ ਉਹ ਬਦਲ ਦਿੱਤਾ। ਉਹ ਅਸਥਾਨ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਹੁਣ ਬਹਾਦਰਗੜ੍ਹ ਹੈ, ਉੱਥੇ ਸਤਿਗੁਰੂ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਜੀ ਨੇ ਚੌਮਾਸਾ ਕੱਟਿਆ। ਚੌਮਾਸਾ ਉਹ 4 ਮਹੀਨੇ ਜਦੋਂ ਮੀਂਹ ਬਹੁਤ ਪੈਂਦਾ ਹੈ। ਤੇ ਦੂਸਰੇ ਪਾਸੇ ਦਿੱਲੀ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਕਵੀ ਜੀ ਦੱਸਦੇ ਹਨ ਕਿ ਦਿੱਲੀ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਨਰੰਗਾ ਦੇ ਕੋਲ ਉਹਦੇ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਉਲਮਾ ਇਮਾਮ ਆਦਿਕ ਹੈਗੇ ਨੇ, ਉਹ ਨਰੰਗਾ ਨੂੰ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਨੇ, ਔਰੰਗਜ਼ੇਬ ਨੂੰ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਨੇ ਕਿ ਕਿੰਨਾ ਸਮਾਂ ਬੀਤ ਗਿਆ ਹੈ। ਗੁਰੂ ਤੇਗ ਬਹਾਦਰ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਜੀ ਨੇ ਅਹਿਦੀਏ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਚਿੱਠੀ ਭੇਜੀ ਸੀ ਕਿ ਆਪਾਂ ਆਪ ਆਵਾਂਗੇ, ਪਰ ਹੁਣ 2 ਮਹੀਨੇ ਬੀਤ ਗਏ ਹਨ, ਸਤਿਗੁਰੂ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਜੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਆਏ। ਨਰੰਗਾ ਨੇ ਫਿਰ ਹੋਰ ਅਹਿਦੀਏ ਭੇਜੇ ਹਨ, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਹੁਕਮ ਕੀਤਾ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਇਸ ਵਾਰੀ ਗੁਰੂ ਤੇਗ ਬਹਾਦਰ ਜੀ ਨੂੰ ਜ਼ਰੂਰ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਆਉਣਾ ਹੈ, ਆਪਣੇ ਨਾਲ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਆਉਣਾ ਹੈ। ਸੋ ਸਤਿਗੁਰੂ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਜੀ ਸੈਫਦੀਨ ਤੋਂ ਵਿਦਾਇਗੀ ਲੈਂਦੇ ਨੇ, ਇਹ ਆਪਾਂ ਸਾਰਾ ਸਰਵਨ ਕੀਤਾ ਸੀ। ਸੋ ਵਿਦ ਗੁਰੂ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਜੀ's ਕਿਰਪਾ we listening to the ਇਤਿਹਾਸ of Sri Guru Tegh Bahadur ji Maharaj। Sri Guru Tegh Bahadur ji Maharaj ji ਦਾ ਜੋ ਸ਼ਹੀਦੀ ਪ੍ਰਸੰਗ ਹੈ, because this year marks the 350th Shaheedi Divas of Sri Guru Tegh Bahadur ji Maharaj। And this Katha, ਇਤਿਹਾਸ ਦੀ ਕਥਾ, what is the importance of ਇਤਿਹਾਸ ਦੀ ਕਥਾ? And why are we using this time? Why are we using this hour to do Itihas Katha in English? And what is the importance of Itihas Katha in the Guru Kar? Akal Purkh Vaheguru Nirgun Aap Sargun Pi Ohi। Vaheguru is Nirgun and they're also Sargun. Nirgun is the formless Vaheguru, unmanifest, without any form. Chakkar chihin ar baran jaat ar paat nahin jehe. That Vaheguru which is present in every atom. And when Vaheguru takes form to save this world, then there's Sargun with qualities, with form. And in the Guru Kar, this Maryada, this tradition of Katha, it allows the sects, it allows the Jagyasus, the spiritual seekers, to worship Vaheguru in both the Nirguna Roop and both the Sarguna Roop. So Gurbani di Katha and Itihas di Katha. These two things are the two wings that make us Sampuran Sikh. Gurbani di Katha, Sri Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj, is the upasana, is the worship, and is the divine knowledge, the sacred knowledge of Nirgun Brahm, of Vaheguru Akal Purakh. And Sargun Roop de vich, when Akal Purakh took on the form of Guru Nanak Sahib, Aap Narayan Kala Tar Jag Meh Parvaryo, Nirankar Akar. So in Patta de Savaiye is written that Nirankar, that Vaheguru has no form, they took on a form. Why? To save this world, to save this burning world. And that is the Sargun, the manifest form of Vaheguru. How do we worship the Sargun form? How do we hear about the Sargun form? That is in the form of Itihas di Katha. And we're blessed that we can spend this time, because this Itihas di Katha mostly is only available in Punjabi. And how do we access it for those who don't understand Punjabi? And those who've been listening to this Katha for the past few weeks, they will see the detail in which this Katha is. So we're commemorating the 350th Shaheedi Divas. Listening to this Katha is like we're going on the journey with Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji Maharaj, every step of the way. And for a Sikh, it should increase their shraddha, their devotion, and their prem, their love for Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji. Every week in our mind, we should be looking forward to how do we go further on that journey with Satguru Ji? How do we hear what Satguru Sahib Ji did on the way to Delhi? How they saved countless on the way to Delhi. They're going to give their Shaheedi, but as we're hearing, they're fulfilling the prem, the devotion of all these different devotees. So we're blessed to spend this time, to make our time suffer, because remembering Satguru Sahib Ji, remembering Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji, when we hear the virtues of Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji, and if from our mukh, from our tongue, we say Dhan Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji, Gurbani says, Jini tudno dhan kahya, tin jam ner na aya. Those who say the Guru is Dhan, the Jamdud cannot come near them. So the Katha so far, which we've been listening to last week, Satguru Sahib Ji has stopped in Saifabad, and there's a Mussalman Saifdeen, but we heard the great devotion he had for Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji. We heard how he served Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji, and how he had that Sakha Pav. He looked at Satguru Sahib Ji as his true friend in this world. No one else in this world is our friend. Only Guru Sahib Ji is our true friend. Because the friends of this world, they will leave us even in this world itself. Some may be with us till our last moments, but they cannot go with us. Many people who call themselves our friends, in the matter of a few days or a few months, they do tokka. But the true Guru is the one who is with us here, and the true Guru is the one who is going to save us at the last moment as well. So Gur mere sang sada hai nale. Sri Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji Maharaj, they spend the Chaumasa, those 4 months of the rainy season, with Saifdeen. And Saifdeen pure dil la ke, tan man tan la ke, stomp ke, he does the seva of Sri Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji. We heard the great devotion of Saifdeen. And then Satguru Sahib Ji is so happy with Saifdeen that they bless Saifdeen with Jivanmukhi. They bless Saifdeen with Brahm Gyan. They make Saifdeen one with Vaheguru. On the other side, Orangzeb is reminded by his courtiers that 2 months have passed and Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji has not come yet. And Orangzeb says that Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji is that sakt door, is that very hard, strong door which is between me and the Hindus. If I can break that door, then I can convert all the Hindus. So the barrier in my way is Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji. That's why it's very important that Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji is brought here as soon as possible. So the first time Orangzeb sent the Ahdiye, the messengers, those messengers were entranced by Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji's beauty and the shanti emanating, the peace emanating from Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji. They had gone with hankar, with ego, but when they had the darshan of Satguru Sahib Ji, they went into a state of bliss. So those Ahdiye, they leave Anandpur Sahib with the chitti of Guru Tegh Bahadur ji, and Guru Tegh Bahadur ji Maharaj, they say, we will come in our own time. So now Orangzeb has given this Sakht Hukam. They've given this very strict order that this time when you go to Anandpur Sahib, you have to bring Guru Tegh Bahadur ji with you. There should be no excuses. So you've heard up to here. ਹੁਣ ਮਨ ਬਿਰਤੀ ਚਿੱਤ ਨੂੰ ਇਕਾਗਰ ਕਰੀਏ ਸ੍ਰੀ ਗੁਰੂ ਤੇਗ ਬਹਾਦਰ ਜੀ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਜੀ ਦਾ ਧਿਆਨ ਧਰ ਕੇ ਸਾਰੇ ਆਖੀਏ ਸਤਨਾਮ ਸ੍ਰੀ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਜੀ
ਦੋਹਰਾ ਕਿਤਕ ਸੌਰ ਨਰੰਗ ਕੇ ਜਹ ਕਹਿ ਖੋਜਤ ਥਾਨ
So we heard that in the first instance, Orangzeb had sent 2 Ahdiye, 2 messengers. But now Orangzeb has sent groups of Saur. Saur is those who are aswar on Kode, on horseback. So soldiers. Now Orangzeb is becoming more threatening. He's sending soldiers, groups, bands of soldiers, and he's sending Ahdiye as well. And Orangzeb now is sending these Ahdiye in all different directions. Because Guru Sahib Ji has left Anandpur Sahib, but Orangzeb and his Ahdiye do not know where Satguru Sahib Ji is. So these bands of soldiers who are on horseback, wherever they can go, they are trying to find Sri Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji Maharaj. And in different parts of India, Desh Badesh, in Punjab, in other parts of India, Gram, in different villages, in Pur, in Shahars, Bujah Naam Bakhan, they're asking, and they're saying the name of Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji, and they're asking everyone, have you seen Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji Maharaj? What are they saying? Kavi Ji is telling us, Hanji. So these soldiers of Orangzeb and the Ahdiye, the messengers, wherever they go, wherever pind they go, wherever shahar they go, wherever town they go, they're saying, Sri Guru Tegh Bahadur Here. Have you seen Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji? Have you heard where they're going? Have you seen them? Have they come to this town, Hanji? Or have you seen that they're coming from somewhere? Or have you seen that they're going somewhere, Hanji? If you know anything, if you have any information, then tell us. Such was the Shakti, such was the Maya. Guru Sahib Ji put this parda of Maya, this illusion on everyone, Hanji. Such was the way of Satguru Sahib Ji, that those who met Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji, the Ahdiye, the messengers and the soldiers just didn't happen to meet them. Whoever they're meeting are those who have never seen Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji. So these groups of soldiers, these groups of Aurangzeb's army, they've first gone to Anandpur Sahib, then they're traveling through Doaba, the part of Punjab which is Doaba. So all these different parts of Punjab. And then Changi Tara, Majhe de vich. So Doaba vich vi dekh rahe han, Majhe vich vi Guru Sahib Ji da khoj kar rahe han. They're searching in all different parts of Punjab. Even up to Himachal, where the Himalayas start, and Kahlur, where the pahads are, Gir, where the mountainous areas, all these sort of areas near Anandpur Sahib, ਉੱਥੇ ਵੀ ਜਾ ਕੇ ਦੇਖ ਰਹੇ ਹਨ. Wherever they're going, they're saying the name, they're announcing the name of Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji. Have you seen Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji? Sri Nanak Masananda Bisala. Masananda means Gaddi, Gur Gaddi. They're saying the great Gur Gaddi of Guru Nanak Sahib Ji. So that Guru who is now sitting on the Gaddi of Guru Nanak Sahib Ji at this time, Hanji. So Orangzeb, the king of India, is looking for that Guru. And we're traveling in every single direction and we're trying to find where Guru Sahib Ji is. And now the Ahdiye and the Faujadar, these different bands of army of Orangzeb and the messengers, this time they're starting to threaten the people. They're saying, Jiske duryo hoye, duryo da bhav hega lukna. So if Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji is hiding in your homes, this is the kind of soch they have. They do not have shraddha towards Guru Sahib. So they're saying, if you're hiding Guru Sahib Ji in your houses, or if you've ever hidden Guru Sahib, then they're saying, now is your chance, tell us and we will spare you, Hanji. If you do not tell us now, then a time will come when we're going to find Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji. And if that time comes, Hanji,
ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹੇ ਤਿਸ ਦੇਹ ਸਜਾਏ
if we find out that Guru Sahib Ji stayed in your house, or you've tried to hide Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji, when we find Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji, then Patshahat is de sajai. Then we're going to tell Orangzeb, and Orangzeb will give you a very great punishment. Hanji.
ਇਤਿਆਦਿਕ ਕਹਿ ਕਹਿ ਪੁਰ ਗ੍ਰਮਾਨ
So in this way, they're scaring the people of Punjab, and they're saying these words in whatever village they go. Hanji.
ਕਹੋ ਬਿਲੋਕ ਤੇ ਹਿੰਦੂ ਨ ਧਾਮਨ
And those who are from the Hindu background or the Sikhs, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਘਰ ਘਰ ਵਿੱਚ ਜਾ ਕੇ they're looking for Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji Maharaj.
ਸੰਗਤ ਮੈਂ ਬਹੁਤ ਰਾਸ ਬਖਾਨੈ
And they're creating this atmosphere of fear in the Sangat. So they're going into the Sangat, they're finding out where's the Sangat of Sikh, where are the Dharmsalas, where are those places where the Sikhs congregate. ਉੱਥੇ ਜਾ ਕੇ ਫਿਰ ਸੰਗਤ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਉਹ ਡਰ ਦਾ ਮਾਹੌਲ ਪੈਦਾ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਨ. And they're creating that fear. And what are they saying, Hanji?
ਗੁਰੂ ਬਤਾਵੋ ਜਹ ਤੁਮ ਜਾਣੈ
If you know, tell us now where Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji is.
ਮਾਇਆ ਤੇ ਮੋਹਿਤ ਮਨ ਹੋਏ
Such was the khel, such was the play of Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji Maharaj, such was the Shakti of Guru Sahib.
ਗੁਰ ਦਿਸ਼ ਗਏ ਨ ਦਰਸ਼ਨ ਜੋਏ
Whatever way Guru Sahib Ji went, and wherever Guru Sahib Ji has gone, whoever has a darshan of Guru Sahib Ji, such is the way of Guru Sahib, that these Ahdi and these Faujdar are just not meeting those people. So wherever they're going, the people have never had darshan of Guru Sahib, or they haven't seen Guru Sahib Ji.
ਦੇਖੇ ਸੁਨੇ ਜਿਨ ਮਿਲੇ ਨ ਤਿਨ ਕੋ
So those who had seen Guru Sahib Ji, or those who knew or heard about Guru Sahib Ji, such was the way of Guru Sahib that the Ahdiya did not meet them, Hanji.
ਜੋ ਕਰ ਖੋਜ ਪਾਏ ਗੁਰ ਤਨ ਕੋ
So whatever way is possible, they're trying to find Sri Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji Maharaj.
ਸੈਫ ਦੀਨ ਤੇ ਲੀਨ ਬਿਦਾਈ
So taking us to the scene of Saifdeen. So the Ahdiya are looking for Guru Sahib all over Punjab. And now it's not two Ahdiya, not two messengers. Now it's bands of soldiers, groups of soldiers. And on the other hand, taking us back to Saifdeen, to Saifabad. Guru Sahib Ji is now taking their Vidayagi. They're taking their farewells from Saifdeen, who was a great Bhagat of Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji, a great devotee of Satguru Sahib.
ਕਰ ਜੋੜੇ ਤਿਨ ਗਰੀਬ ਨਿਵਾਈ
Saifdeen, that Mahan Sikh, he's folded his hands and he's bowed his head before Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji Maharaj.
ਸਿਮਰੋ ਦਾਸ ਜਾਨ ਕਰ ਮੋਹੀ
And what does Saifdeen say? As Guru Sahib Ji is about to leave, Saifdeen says, "O Satguru Tegh Bahadur Ji Maharaj, recognize me as your das, recognize me as your sevak, and Simraho, always remember me." So when that time comes that I have to leave this earth, then Satguru Sahib Ji, before my eyes I should only see you. You should be with me. So at that time, yaad karyo, remember me at that time when I need your help, Hanji.
ਬੂਝਿਓ ਕਬ ਦਰਸ਼ਨ ਪੁਨ ਹੋਹੀ
And then he asked Satguru Sahib Ji, "Oh Guru Sahib Ji, when will I have your darshan again? Will I ever have your darshan again, Hanji?"
ਸੁਨ ਸ੍ਰੀ ਤੇਗ ਬਹਾਦਰ ਭਾਖਾ
Hearing these words full of love of Saifdeen, Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji Maharaj Ji said, Hanji,
ਪਰਿਪੂਰ ਮਿਲਬੇ ਅਬਿਲਾਖਾ
कि हे Saifdeen, teri ablakha, teri ichha si, it was your desire, and I've spent 4 months here, and I've fulfilled your desire.
ਧਰੋ ਧਿਆਨ ਹੀ ਦਰਸ਼ਨ ਮੋਰਾ
Dhan Satguru Tegh Bahadur Ji Maharaj, they give this blessing to Saifdeen. And they say to Saifdeen, Tarho Dhyan hi darshan mora. Whenever you sit in Dhyan, whenever you sit and you join your mind in focus, you will have my darshan. So Guru Sahib Ji has blessed Saifdeen with this daat. Whenever he focuses his mind, he goes into concentration. Pratak Roop de vich, in front of his eyes, he has the darshan of Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji. That is the blessing that Guru Sahib Ji has given to Saifdeen. That you will have my darshan whenever you focus, Hanji.
ਬਨੋ ਸਹਾਇਕ ਜਹ ਕਹਿ ਤੇਰਾ
Jithe kithe, in this world and the next world, I will be your sahayak. Guru Sahib Ji is giving this guarantee to Saifdeen. That not only in this world, in the next world as well, I will be there standing next to you. Gur mere sang sada hai naale. So Satguru Sahib Ji Maharaj has given this great blessing to Saifdeen.
ਨਿਮਿਦੇ ਧੀਰਜ ਕੀਨ ਪਿਆਨਾ
So giving teeraj, giving patience to Saifdeen, who was in the state of virag because he couldn't handle Satguru Sahib Ji leaving. So Maharaj has given this teeraj, this patience to Saifdeen, and Guru Sahib Ji has now left Saifabad.
ਇਹ ਨਗਰ ਇੱਕ ਨਾਮ ਸਮਾਨਾ
And now Guru Sahib Ji is going to the next nagar, which is known as Samana. And Samana, which is in Patiala Riyasat, this is a very old shahar So from 3-4 sadiyan, from 3 or 4 centuries, this sheher, this town had been founded by Pathans. And the Pathans, even before the Mughals, you could say, because the Muslim Raj in India was even before the Mughals. There was Lodhis and so on. So these dynasties that had come for many, many centuries, the Pathans had made their rule there. And now, even though they were under the Mughals, these Pathans had the full control over this sheher of Samana. So, ਜਿਹੜਾ ਸਮਾਨਾ ਦਾ ਸ਼ਹਿਰ ਹੈ, ਉੱਥੇ ਸਤਿਗੁਰੂ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਜੀ ਹੁਣ ਉੱਥੇ ਪਧਾਰ ਰਹੇ ਹਨ.
ਬ੍ਰਿੰਦ ਪਠਾਨ ਤਹਾਂ ਸਰਦਾਰ.
So many Pathans, these families of Pathans, they were the Sardar, they were like the Raje there, they were like the kings there, they ruled over this town of Samana.
ਗਮ ਰਹਿ ਸਿਵਕਾ ਪਰ ਅਸਵਾਰ.
And they had such influence, these Pathans, or these Sardars in the families of the Pathans. So each family had a Sardar, they had like a Raja, they had someone with a lot of influence. And wherever they would travel in palkis, in palanquins. So Gamana has Sivka par Aswar, that's the amount of influence and respect they had. They would sit in a palki and they would be carried around the sheher of Samana.
Lag lag durga punj banvaye.
And these Pathans, these Sardars of the Pathans, the heads of these Pathan families, each one of them had made their own fortress, their own fort in the city of Samana. So apo apniyan jiriyan shoti gadiyan han, they had made these small fortresses in Samana, and it is written that there was 22 gadis, 22 gadiyan san Samane de vich. Hanji.
Bas hai bhog bhogat samudaye.
And they lived there with a lot of luxury. And their bhog bhogat samudaye. Sab prakar jire bhog han o bhogde han, many different types of luxuries. They're living that very luxurious lifestyle. And these Pathans, they rule over the city of Samana. All the population of Samana go under their hukam, under their orders. Hanji.
Is pura sanmukh city Guru hoye.
So Guru Sahib ji is now heading towards this town of Samana.
Gam reh jahe so marg jo.
Guru Sahib ji is going on the rasta. They're going on that path towards Samana.
Aap utarang bali aswar.
And on a very strong horse, Guru Tegh Bahadur ji Maharaj is sitting. Hanji.
Panche gam reh marg lar.
And in a line, imagine that scene. Guru Tegh Bahadur ji Maharaj on the horse is going forward. And behind them, the Panj Gursikhs, as we heard at the end of the last Katha, Bhai Mati Das ji, Bhai Sati Das ji, Bhai Gurditta ji, Baba Buddha Sahib ji, the once vicho, Bhai Uda ji, Bhai Sahib Chand ji, all these Gursikhs, they're going with Satguru Sahib.
Sheher Samane pahunche jaye.
And now they've reached that sheher of Samana.
Kitik Sikh mil gaye pun aaye.
So in that city of Samana, there was many Gursikhs living there as well, and they've heard the news that Guru Tegh Bahadur ji Maharaj has arrived, and they've come for the darshan of Satguru Sahib.
Parpi pet bandana keen.
The Gursikhs have come with various types of pet of offerings for Guru Sahib ji, and they're doing matha take to Satguru Sahib ji.
Puri kamna darshan leen.
Taking the darshan of Satguru ji, tan man hoye nihal, ja Guru dekha samne. Darshan parsya Guru ka janam baran dukh jaye. Having the darshan of Sadguru Tegh Bahadur ji Maharaj, that pain of janam maran, of being born and again, that's being destroyed. So having the darshan of Sadguru Sahib ji, all their kamna, all their desires are being fulfilled. Hanji.
Din samet hoye thal ko hera.
And then with Satguru Sahib ji, they found a place for Guru Sahib ji to stay. Hanji.
Purte vehd jaye kiya dera.
And Satguru Sahib ji has ordered them that I'm not going to stay in the city of Samana. Because Guru Sahib ji knows that these Ahdiye and now the Fauj, the army is looking for Guru Sahib. And if they go and stay in the house of a Sikh, it's very possible that someone who doesn't have Sharda and Guru Sahib, or people are very lalachi, when they know that there's a bounty, or they know that there's a offering or a reward that they will receive, they will very quickly go and they will tell the authorities that Guru Sahib ji stayed in the house of this Sikh just for a little bit of money. The Guru Sahib ji doesn't want to go and stay at any Gursikh's house. So they've said to the Gursikhs that we will stay outside of the sheher. We will stay outside of the city. So Purte Vehar, outside the city, Satguru Sahib ji has set up their camp there. Hanji.
Khan pan sagro teh kar
And the Gursikhs have started to prepare langar there. And Guru Sahib ji ne langar shakya, Gursikha ne langar shakya hai.
Khide priyank peeth par chad ke.
And you could say in the middle of a field, in an open field, Satguru Sahib ji da jo manja hai, the Gursikhs have brought a manja for Satguru Sahib ji, a bed for Satguru ji, and Guru Sahib ji has sat on that bed, and the Sangat are having darshan.
Taha pathan ek sardar.
So in that city of Samana, out of them 22 Sardars, out of them 22 heads of the families of these Pathans. One of them in Itihas or Kaviji, he has not written his name, but that Patan had a lot of Sharda in Gursikhi and Guru Sahib ji. So there was one Patan who lived in Samana,
Satguru Mehma Lakhe Udar,
and he knew the Mehma, he knew the glory of Satguru Tegh Bahadur ji Maharaj.
Saifdeen Tegh Bahadur,
And in them 4 months that Satguru Sahib ji had spent with Saifdeen, at that time, Hanji.
Tab eh gaye ho to Gur paase.
So it's written in Itihas that this Patan was a rishtedar, he was a relative of Saifdeen. And for some reason, he had gone to meet Saifdeen during them 4 months. And when he went to Saifabad, Guru Sahib was also staying in the koti of Saifdeen, in the bagh, in the garden. And when he went there, he heard the greatness of Guru Tegh Bahadur ji, and he saw how Saifdeen was entranced in the love of Satguru ji. So he also had darshan of Guru Tegh Bahadur ji during them 4 months, Hanji.
Ek do din smeep teh rahe ho.
And he was so impressed and in so much bliss having the darshan of Guru Tegh Bahadur ji that he stayed with Guru Sahib ji for 1 or 2 days, Hanji.
Prabhata sheel bhev gur lahe ho.
And he understood that Guru Tegh Bahadur ji Maharaj is the form of Vairag and that the form of Shanti, Sheel Subha. So just having that Sangat of Guru Sahib ji for 1 or 2 days, he realized that Guru Tegh Bahadur ji is the very form of Vaheguru. He had got that faith in Guru Tegh Bahadur ji.
Tisne sunyo ehan chal aaye.
And when he heard that Guru Tegh Bahadur ji has arrived in Samana, very quickly he's gone to that field where Guru Sahib ji is sitting, Hanji.
Dera vehd karyo kis thaaye.
Someone has told them that Guru Sahib ji is sitting outside of the town of Samana. And he's gone there to have darshan of Guru Sahib.
Gamanyo le akor tab niki.
Taking very beautiful offerings for Guru Sahib ji, he's gone towards that area, Hanji.
Seva het umag karhi ki.
And in his heart, he has that excitement, he has that sharda, that desire, and that devotion that I'm going to do the seva of Guru Tegh Bahadur ji Maharaj.
Gamanyo le akor tab niki.
Ho gaya ji.
Dasak sang nar le kar gayo.
And as he was a Sardar of the Pathans, he hasn't gone by himself. He's taken many people with him. So he's taken this whole group to have darshan of Satguru Sahib.
Aay smeepi namri bhayo.
And when he's reached that field and he's seen Satguru Sahib ji, the Manohar darshan, that darshan of Guru Sahib ji, which destroys all pains. And he's gone into that state of nimrata. He's gone into a state of humility. And as he goes towards Guru Sahib,
Kripa drishti Sri Tegh Bahadur.
he goes towards Guru Sahib ji and he bows to Guru Sahib ji. And Satguru Sahib ji, pleased, they know what is the avastha of whoever comes to them. Has this person come with hate, or has this person come with prem? And they know that jira ye Pathan hai is full of prem. So Satguru Sahib ji ne apni kirpa drishti kiti hai. Guru Tegh Bahadur ji Maharaj has looked towards this Patan with a glance of grace, Hanji.
Bujat kashal bathayo sadar.
And with a lot of respect, Satguru Sahib ji ne is Patan nu bathaya. They've sat him down and they've asked his well-being, Hanji.
Haath jod kar kahiyo Pathan.
And folding his hands, that Patan has said to Satguru Sahib,
Mo par ravar karam mahan.
Oh Satguru Sahib ji, you've done a great karam. So karam, usually we think of this word in the sense of the result of our actions. But karam also means bakshish. Karam also means the blessings of Guru Sahib. So this Patan has said, Mo par ravar karam mahan. O Satguru Sahib ji, blessing me with your darshan, you have done a great blessing upon me.
Vikta prafullat pahman mera.
And the Patan states, what is his avastha, what is his halat, having the darshan of Guru Sahib. Pikhat, having your darshan, prafullat pahman mera, that my mind has blossomed. How has it blossomed? And they give an example, Hanji.
Jatha kamal suraj ko hera.
Just like the kamal full, just like the lotus flower, when the rays of the sun go onto that kamal full blossoms. So just like the kamal, when it sees the suraj and it blossoms, the Patan is saying, Oh Satguru Tegh Bahadur ji, having your darshan, my mind has blossomed. Hanji.
Peed peed maha darvesh.
And he knows Satguru Sahib ji is Vaheguru's Sargun Swarup. The Patan says, Oh Satguru Sahib ji, Peer and Peer, you are the Peer of all Peers. You are the Saint of all Saints. Maha Darvesh. And you are the Darvesh, you are the Fakir of Allah, of Vaheguru.
Surat jan khuda ki besh.
And Khuda, so Allah, Akal Purakh, so he's using the words of his faith. He's saying, Khuda has taken form in your Swarup. that your Swaroop is Khuda themselves. So this Patan truly knows the worth, this Patan truly knows that Guru Sahib Ji is the Sargun Swaroop, is the manifest form of Vaheguru.
ਮਮ ਗ੍ਰਹਿ ਮੈਂ ਅਬ ਸਿਵਰ ਉਤਾਰੋ
And the Patan does bੇਨਤੀ ਕਿ ਹੈ ਸਤਿਗੁਰੂ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਜੀ ਮਮ ਗ੍ਰਹਿ ਮੈਂ ਕਿ ਮੇਰੇ ਘਰ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਹੁਣ ਆਪਣਾ ਡੇਰਾ ਲਾਓ. Please bless my house with your ਪਵਿੱਤਰ ਚਰਨ and stay in my house, Hanji.
ਸਭ ਸੇਵਾ ਮੈਂ ਕਰੋ ਸੁਖਾਰੋ
I will do all types of service for you. Nothing will be left undone in your service, Hanji.
ਕੋ ਦਿਨ ਬਸ ਹੋ ਮਿਹਰ ਕੋ ਕਰੀ
Please
ਹੈ
bless me and stay with me for a few days, Hanji.
ਸੈਫ ਦੀਨ ਸਮਦਾਸ ਵਿਚਰੀ ਹੈ
Just like you blessed Saifdeen, recognize that I am your das, I am your servant in the same way, Hanji.
ਸ੍ਰੀ ਗੁਰੂ ਕਹਿਓ ਟਿਕਿਓ ਅਬ ਡੇਰਾ
Guru Sahib Ji said कि hey Patan, tikyo ab dera, that now my dera, that now the place I'm staying, it tik gaya hai. So the place where Guru Sahib Ji stayed at that time, if you ever go to Punjab, where we have darshan of all these Mahan Itihasik asthans, we should also try to go to these places as well, because these places, these Mahan Itihasik asthans get forgotten of Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji. So in Samana, this place where Guru Sahib Ji stayed, the first place, that's known as Thada Sahib. There's a Gurudwara Sahib there, where Satguru Sahib Ji sat. So ਜਿੱਥੇ ਹੁਣ ਥੜਾ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਹੈ ਸਮਾਣਾ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਸਤਿਗੁਰੂ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਜੀ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਹਨ ਕਿ ਹੁਣ ਤਾਂ ਡੇਰਾ ਟਿਕ ਗਿਆ ਹੈ. Now we're sitting at a dera, we're not going to move from here, ਹਾਂਜੀ.
ਆਪ ਆਏ ਕਰ ਦਰਸ਼ਨ ਹੇਰਾ
And you've come and had darshan.
ਨਹੀਂ ਮੁਕਾਮ ਕਰਨ ਕੋ ਬਾਛੇ
ਸਤਿਗੁਰੂ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਜੀ saying ਕਿ ਆਪਾਂ ਹੁਣ ਹੋਰ ਕਿਤੇ ਡੇਰਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਰਨਾ, that we're not going to go and stay anywhere else because we're not going to stay here for long, ਹਾਂਜੀ.
ਆਗੇ ਗਮਨ ਕਰਨ ਕੀ ਕਾਛੇ
Because ਹੁਣ ਇੱਛਾ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਅੱਗੇ ਚੱਲਣਾ ਆ. So now Satguru Sahib is saying we're only going to stay here for a night and then we're going to go forwards, Hanji.
ਹਿਰਦੈ ਲਾਲਸਾ ਪੂਰਨ ਕਰੀ ਹੈ
And they're saying to the Patan ke Hriday lalsa puran kariya, that in your heart you have in your heart you have the desire to do seva and have darshan. So we're sitting here, you can fulfill your desire, Hanji.
ਮਿਲਿਓ ਆਨ ਸੁਨ ਕੇ ਇਸ ਘਰੀ ਹੈ
And hearing that you've come and you've given us, you've come and had darshan.
ਆਓ ਬਿਸਾਰ ਤੋਹੇ ਮੈਂ ਹੇਰਾ
So Satguru Sahib Ji says that I've seen the power, I've seen Bisal power. Bisal means ਬਹੁਤ ਵੱਡਾ, ਜਿਹੜਾ ਤੇਰੇ ਹਿਰਦੇ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਬਹੁਤ ਵੱਡਾ ਪ੍ਰੇਮ ਹੈ, ਉਹ ਮੈਂ ਦੇਖਿਆ ਹੈ. Satguru Sahib Ji saying that I've seen that you are full of love and you're full of great love, Hanji.
ਸਮਹੀ ਭਇਓ ਕਰਨ ਗ੍ਰਹਿ ਡੇਰਾ
And ਤੇਰੇ ਘਰ ਡੇਰੇ ਕਰਨ ਦੇ ਬਰਾਬਰ ਹੀ ਹੈ. So Satguru Sahib Ji saying that just by having darshan, that is barabar, that is equal to me going into your house. So Sadguru Sahib is giving that blessing to this Patan.
ਇਸ ਪ੍ਰਕਾਰ ਕਹੇ ਇੱਕ ਦੋਇ ਬੇੜ
So Sadguru Sahib is saying that that love that you have, that's become equal to going to your house. So there's no need for me to go to your house. Just looking at your love, that's become equal to me going to your house. So ਇਸ ਪ੍ਰਕਾਰ Sadguru Sahib ਜੀ ਕੋਲ ਇੱਕ ਦੋ ਵਾਰ the Patan is asking again and again ਕਿ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਸਾਡੇ ਘਰ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਦਰਸ਼ਨ ਕਰੋ, ਸਾਡੇ ਘਰ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਚਰਨ ਪਾਓ.
ਨਿਕਟ ਬੈਠ ਕਰ ਪ੍ਰੇਮ ਬਡੇੜ
And sitting next to Sadguru Sahib Ji, that Patan is showing his love for Guru Sahib.
ਲੈ ਆ ਗਿਆ ਕੋ ਸੀਸ ਨਵਾਇਓ
So when the Patan has realized that Guru Sahib Ji is not going to go from here, then taking agya from Guru Sahib Ji, he's bowed to Satguru Sahib.
ਗਮਨਿਓ ਗ੍ਰਹਿ ਕੋ ਉਰ ਹਰ ਖਾਇਓ
And having the darshan of Guru Sahib Ji, ਹਿਰਦੇ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਉਹ ਬਹੁਤ ਖੁਸ਼ ਆ, he's full of happiness. And with that happiness, he's now going towards his house, Hanji.
ਸੰਧਿਆ ਪੜੀ ਨਗਰ ਮੈਂ ਗਇਓ
By this time, Sandhya, ਸਵੇਰ ਦੀ ਵੀ ਸੰਧਿਆ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਹੈ ਤੇ ਸ਼ਾਮ ਦੀ ਵੀ ਸੰਧਿਆ. So ਜਿਹੜੀ ਸੰਧਿਆ ਹੈ ਸ਼ਾਮ ਦੀ ਸੰਧਿਆ, so that ਸੰਧਿਆ evening time, ਜਿਵੇਂ ਰਹਿਰਾ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਦਾ ਸਮਾਂ ਸੰਧਿਆ ਵੇਲਾ ਦਾ ਹੁੰਦਾ. So ਸੰਧਿਆ means where two times meet. So sunrise and sunset. So ਇਸ ਪ੍ਰਕਾਰ ਸੰਧਿਆ ਦਾ ਸਮਾਂ sunset, evening ਦਾ ਸਮਾਂ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ ਹੈ. And he's gone into the town of Samana.
ਗਰੀਬ ਸਾਰ ਉਲੰਘਤ ਭਇਓ
And he's going through the galiyan, through the alleyways of Samana where the bazaar is. So ਉੱਥੇ ਉਹ ਲੰਘ ਰਿਹਾ ਹੈ.
ਤਿਸ ਤੇ ਪਰੇ ਜਾਏ ਥਿਰ ਥਾਏ
And as he's going towards his gadi, so remember these Patans, there's 22 gadis, 22 fortresses. As he's going towards his own gadi, his own fortress, Hanji,
ਦੇਖੇ ਸੌਰ ਆਏ ਸਮੁਦਾਏ
what does he see? That this band of Saur, of Aswar te ਜਿਹੜੇ ਘੋੜਿਆਂ ਤੇ ਅਸਵਾਰ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਫੌਜ ਹਨ. So the army of Orangzeb, which is on horseback, he's seen them in the distance, Hanji.
ਤਿਨ ਕੇ ਸੰਗ ਬੂਝਬੋ ਕੀਨ
And this Patan, he himself, you could say, was like an officer of that of that town. He himself, the Pathans were employed by the Mughals as well, so they had authority as well. So when a whole band of soldiers of an army is coming towards you, then it becomes his responsibility as well to ask that, where are you going? Why are you coming into my town? So when this Pathan has seen that this army is coming into his town of Samana, he goes to the head officer of the army who's sitting on horseback and he asks them, Hanji,
ਕਿਤੇ ਆਏ ਕਹੋ ਨਵੀਨ
Kitate ai, where have you come from? And kaho navi, koi navi gal daso, tell me, why have you come here, Hanji?
ਆਗੇ ਪਹੁੰਚਣਾ ਹੈ ਕਿਸ ਥਾਨ
Where have you come from and where are you going to go now? Why have you come into my city all armed and on horses, Hanji?
ਕੁਛ ਉਤਲਾਵਤ ਕਰਹੁ ਪਿਆਨ
And he saw that they're going both kali ja raha, that they're going with a rush. So he asked them, why are you traveling in such a rush, Hanji?
ਕਿਸ ਉਮਰਾਵ ਪਠੇ ਸਮੁਦਾਇ
And he's saying, which king has sent you? So, kis umrav, kis raj ne thanu bhejya hai?
ਕਹਿ ਕਿਸ ਕਾਰਜ ਸ਼ਾਹੋ ਪਠਾਏ
Or for which reason has your king sent you? What is that reason, Hanji?
ਸੁਨਤ ਸੌਰਨ ਉੱਤਰ ਦੀਨੋ
So hearing this, the Sauran, those army men who are on horseback, they've given this reply to the Pathan.
ਗਮਨ ਦੇਸ਼ ਬ੍ਰਿੰਦਨ ਹਮ ਕੀਨੋ
They're saying, okay, here Pathan, we're traveling through all the different desh, all the different counties, all the different areas of India, Hanji.
ਸ੍ਰੀ ਨਾਨਕ ਗਾਦੀ ਪਰ ਜੋਏ
That Sri Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji Maharaj, who sits on the gaddi of Sri Guru Nanak Dev Ji.
ਇੰਦਨ ਬਿਖੇ ਗੁਰੂ ਅਬ ਸੋਏ
And now he's the Guru of all the Hindus, that he has proclaimed that if you can convert me, then all the Hindus also follow. So the Hindus have said, he is our Guru. So Hindun Bikha, Guru Ab Soe, who is sitting on the gaddi of Sri Guru Nanak Dev Ji Maharaj.
ਤਿਸ ਕੀ ਸ਼ਾਹੋ ਤਲਾਸ਼ੀ ਕਰੈ
ਜਿਹੜਾ ਸ਼ਾਹ ਨਰੰਗਾ ਹੈ ਔਰੰਗਜ਼ੇਬ ਉਹ ਤਲਾਸ਼ੀ ਕਰ ਰਿਹਾ ਹੈ ਗੁਰੂ ਤੇਗ ਬਹਾਦਰ ਜੀ ਵਾਸਤੇ. So Orangzeb has given us this order that we have to find Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji.
ਗਨ ਸੌਰ ਬਹੁ ਖੋਜਤ ਫਿਰੈ
That's why not only us but many other bands of horseback soldiers, they're going through all of India trying to find Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji Maharaj.
ਕੇਚਿਤ ਮਾਝੇ ਮਾਹੇ ਨਿਹਾਰੇ
So our group, first we've traveled through Majha.
ਕਿਤਕ ਬਿਲੋਕ ਧਾਰ ਪਹਾੜੇ
We've traveled through many different types of mountains trying to find Guru Sahib.
ਪ੍ਰਾਪਤ ਨਹੀਂ ਫਿਰੇ ਬਹੁ ਤੇਰਾ
We've traveled everywhere but we can't find Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji.
ਜਾਹਰ ਹਾਇਸ਼ ਸੁਨ ਬਹੁ ਹੇਰਾ
Wherever we've heard that there's a Rahayish, ਜਿਵੇਂ Anandpur Sahib, Amritsar Sahib, all these places where there's Mahan Gurdwara Sahibs of the Sikhs, we've gone at all them places but we can't find Guru Sahib.
ਤਿਸ ਕਾਰਨ ਹਮ ਜਾਏ ਅਗਾੜੀ
That's why we're going forwards, Hanji.
ਖੋਜ ਨ ਕਰਹਿ ਰਾਜ ਛਿਤ ਸਾਰੀ
We're going to search all of this kingdom and we're going to find Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji.
ਸੁਨ ਪਠਾਨ ਤਬ ਔਚਕ ਕਾਨ
So when the Pathan heard this, he's shocked. Ochak Khan, ਜਦੋਂ ਕੰਨਾਂ ਨਾਲ ਸੁਣਿਆ ਹੈ ਉਹ ਮਨ ਨੂੰ ਹੌਲ ਪਿਆ. He's become very, very shocked that Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji, who I was with 10 minutes ago, these soldiers are here trying to find Guru Sahib.
ਮਨ ਹੋ ਤਾਨ ਧਨ ਮਾਰਿਓ ਬਾਨ
ਤੇ ਕਵੀ ਜੀ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਨੇ ਕਿ ਮਾਨੋ ਕਿਸੇ ਨੇ ਕਲੇਜੇ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਤੀਰ ਮਾਰਿਆ. That's the pain he felt at that time, like someone has shot an arrow through his heart. He had such praying for Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji and he was so happy. He was in such bliss that I've just had darshan of Vaheguru Swaroop. And now he's gone into this state of shock that these soldiers are here to harm Guru Sahib Ji, to arrest Guru Sahib. So ਇਵੇਂ ਮਾਨੋ ਜਿਵੇਂ ਇੱਕ ਤੀਰ ਕਲੇਜੇ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਵਿੰਨਿਆ ਗਿਆ ਹੈ
ਉਠਿਓ ਦਲਕ ਔਰ ਹਟਿਓ ਪਿਛਾੜੀ
ਤੇ ਉਹ ਕੰਬ ਗਿਆ. He started to shiver in this shock that they're going to try and harm Guru Sahib Ji. Very quickly he's gone back, he's turned his face backwards and he's going to go towards where Guru Sahib Ji is sitting, Hanji.
ਕੁਮਤ ਸ਼ਾਹ ਕੀ ਕਰੂਰ ਵਿਚਾਰੀ
And he knows very well what is the Sabha, what is the nature of Orangzeb. He knows कि khoti mat wala hai, that this Orangzeb has no daya, he has no compassion, and he will try to harm Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji.
ਹਸ ਦਰਵੇਸ਼ ਬੇਸ਼ ਕੇ ਸੰਗ
And in his mind he's thinking that such a Darvesh, such a saint, who is the very form of Vaheguru, they are Vaheguru's manifest form, Hanji.
ਰਚੇ ਦਵੈਸ਼ ਕੋ ਚਹਿ ਕੋ ਢੰਗ
Such a Mahapurush, such a form of Vaheguru, Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji. But Orangzeb is such a dusht, Orangzeb is such a tyrant that he will try to do dvash and he will try to do some sort of kutang. Kutang da matlab hai khoti chali. He will try to do something to harm Guru Sahib.
ਜਾਣਤ ਹਉ ਖੈ ਹੋਇ ਤੁਰ ਕਾਨਾ
And in his mind he's also thinking that if they try to harm Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji, this is going to be the end of the Turks. This is going to mark the end, the destroying of the Turks, of the Mughal Raj.
ਦੋਜ਼ਖ ਪਰ ਹੈ ਸਜ਼ਾਏ ਮਹਾਨਾ
And in his mind, he's thinking that this Orangzeb is going to fall in the pits of hell, that he's going to go into Dozak because he's going to try and harm Guru Sahib.
ਅਬ ਮੈਂ ਤਿਨ ਕੋ ਸਕਲ ਜਨਾਵਾ
And in his mind, he's thinking that I have to go to Guru Sahib as soon as possible and tell them that this Fauj, this army has arrived looking for them,
ਨਿਜ
Hanji.
ਨਕੇਤ ਮਹਿ ਸਿਵਰ ਕਰਾਵਾ
And in his mind, he's also thinking that for tonight, I need to hide Guru Sahib ji in my house. And in my own house, utte main Guru Sahib da dera karava.
ਨਾ ਤੁਰ ਕੋ ਬਤਾਏ ਨਰਦੈ ਹੈ
If I do not, then Guru Sahib ji is sitting in an open field. Then it's very possible that those people who have lalaj, those greedy people, for a small reward, they will go and tell the Fauj that Guru Sahib ji is sitting in that field, go and arrest them, Hanji.
ਹਸਨੇ ਹੋਏ ਪਹੁੰਚ ਗਹਿ ਲੈ ਹੈ
And if I do not go now, then it's very possible that this Fauj will go towards where Guru Sahib ji is sitting, Hanji.
ਦੇਵ ਬਚਾਰਤ ਚਿਪਰ ਪਿਆਨਾ
Thinking this in his mind, very quickly he's gone towards that field where Guru Sahib ji is sitting on their manja,
ਜਹਾਂ ਬਿਰਾਜ ਹੈ ਕਿਰਪਾ ਨਿਧਾਨਾ
where the treasury of grace, Guru Tegh Bahadur ji Maharaj is sitting. He's gone back to that place where now is Gurdwara Thada Sahib.
ਆਵਦ ਦੇਖ ਪ੍ਰਭੂ ਮੁਸਕਾਏ
And Tan Tan Sadguru Tegh Bahadur ji Maharaj, Guru Sahib ji knows everything. They are antarjami. So when they've seen that Patan coming and they've seen in his face he's full of worry, they've seen that he's so stressed, Guru Sahib ji is sitting there and they're smiling towards the Patan.
ਕਹਾਂ ਹੌਲ ਉਰ ਖਾਨ ਉਪਾਏ
And when the Patan comes towards Guru Sahib ji, Guru Sahib ji says कि हे Patan, kaha o haul or कि ओ Patan, तू घबराया क्यों होया है? Why have you come here all flustered? And why in your heart have you got this shock and have you got this stress, Hanji?
ਕਹੇ ਕਿਨਹੂ ਕੇ ਕਿਉ ਕਰ ਤਰਾਸਾ
And just by hearing a few words, why have you gone into this state of fear? Guru Sahib ji knows everything that's happened. That the Fauj is there, they've talked to this Patan. And Guru Sahib ji saying कि हे Patan, just by hearing a few words, तू इतना डर गया है.
ਇੱਕ ਖੁਦਾਏ ਪਰ ਧੀਰ ਵਿਸ਼ਵਾਸਾ
Do you not have any faith on Khuda, on Allah? Guru Sahib ji says, put your faith, put your vishwash on Vaheguru. Whatever they do, that is their plan, Hanji.
ਬੈਠ ਨਿਕਟ ਕਹਿ ਹੌੜੇ ਹੌੜੇ
And that Patan goes towards Guru Sahib ji, sits down, and then very quietly he starts to whisper to Guru Sahib ji. He doesn't want anyone else to hear, Hanji.
ਤੇ ਕਹੋ ਨਾ ਗੁਰੂ ਅਬ ਹੈ ਇਸ ਠੌੜੇ
He's saying, oh Guru Tegh Bahadur ji, hun is thore, is thate nahi tikna. Do not stay at this place now, Hanji.
ਉਠੋ ਸ਼੍ਰੀ ਗੜ ਸਭ ਕਿਛ ਲੈ ਚਾਲੋ
Take everything, take all your samana, very quickly come with me, Hanji.
ਜੀਨ ਤਰੰਗਨ ਤੂਰ ਨ ਡਾਲੋ
Quickly put the turangan te apne ਘੋੜਿਆਂ ਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਜੀਨ ਹਨ, put the saddles on your horses quickly, Hanji.
ਸੈਨ ਸ਼ਾਹੋ ਕੀ ਫਿਰ ਹੈ ਕਨੇਰੇ
A great amount of Fauj, a great amount of army of Orangzeb, they're circling the city of Samana.
ਖੋਜਤ ਥਲ ਤੁਮ ਬਸ ਬੇਕੇਰੇ
And they're trying to find where you're staying, Hanji.
ਜਿਤ ਕਿਤੇ ਫਿਰ ਹੈ ਬੂਝ ਤੁਮ ਨਾਮ
Wherever they're going, they're announcing, where is Guru Tegh Bahadur ji? Where is the Guru who sits on the throne of Guru Nanak Dev ji?
ਜਹ ਸਿਕ ਸੰਗਤ ਕੋ ਬਿਸਰਾਮ
Wherever the houses of the Sikhs are, they're going there and they're asking, Hanji.
ਅੰਤਰ ਜਾਮੇ ਤੁਮ ਸਭ ਜਾਨਾ
Oh Satguru ji, you're antarjami. You've shown me, you know everything. But here Satguru ji Maharaj,
ਮਿਲੇ ਸੌੜ ਪ੍ਰਸੰਗ ਪਛਾਨਾ
I met them showed. I've met them horseback soldiers. ਤੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਮਿਲ ਕੇ ਸਾਰੀ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਗੱਲ ਹੈ ਉਹ ਫਿਰ ਗੁਰੂ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਜੀ ਨੂੰ ਦੱਸਦਾ ਹੈ, ਇਸ ਪ੍ਰਕਾਰ ਮੈਂ ਮਿਲਿਆ
ਓ
ਹੈ.
ਮੋਹੇ ਤੇ ਹਿਤ ਸੁਨ ਲੀਜੈ
ਸੋ ਸਤਿਗੁਰੂ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਜੀ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਭਲੇ ਦੀ ਗੱਲ ਹੈ ਉਹ ਮੇਰੇ ਤੋਂ ਸੁਣ ਲਓ. ਲਿਸਨ ਟੂ ਮਾਈ ਐਡਵਾਈਸ ਵਿਚ ਇਜ਼ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਭਲੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਹੈ.
ਈਕਨ ਕਰਮਾ ਸ਼ਾਹੋ ਲਖੀਜੈ
So he's telling Maharaj what is the subha of Orangzeb. Maharaj ਨੂੰ ਤਾਂ ਸਾਰਾ ਕੁਝ ਪਤਾ, but he's in his mind he's a human. In his mind he's scared and he has that praying for Satguru Sahib ji as well. He doesn't want any harm to come to Guru Sahib ji. So he's saying to Guru Sahib ji ਕਿ ਇਹ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਸ਼ਾਹ ਹੈ, ਇਹ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਔਰੰਗਜ਼ੇਬ ਰਾਜਾ ਹੈ ਨਰੰਗਾ, ਇਹ ਹੈਗਾ ਭਿਆਨਕ ਕੰਮ ਕਰਨ ਵਾਲਾ, ਇਹ ਭੀਖਣ ਕਰਮਾਂ ਵਾਲਾ ਹੈ. He does many ਭਿਆਨਕ ਕੰਮ, meaning that whatever he does, he puts fear into people. He's not someone with any ounce of compassion inside him, Hanji.
ਸੰਤ ਅਨੇਕਨ ਕੋ ਦੁਖ ਦੀਨਾ
He's such a person that the Raja should be, the king should be the one who is serving the saints. They should be protecting the saints. But this Orangzeb is such a dusht. Sant anekan ko dukh dina. Anek hi santanu. Many countless saints, he's given them dukh. He's murdered them because they do not convert to Islam.
ਧਰ ਕੋ ਸਿਰ ਤੇ ਕਰਹਿ ਬਹੀਨਾ
Very quickly, if they do not agree with his demands that you should show me a miracle or accept Islam, then he beheads them very quickly. That's his subah, Hanji.
ਤਿਸ ਕੇ ਟੇਗ ਪਹੁੰਚਨ ਨਹਿ ਆਛੋ
Guru Sahib, why are you going to Orangzeb? Going towards him isn't good. So he's asking Maharaj, don't go towards Orangzeb.
ਜ਼ਾਲਮ ਵੱਡੋ ਜ਼ਾਲਮ ਜਿਨ ਬਾਛੋ
His very desire is just to do zulm. He just wants to put pain on people. He wants to do tyranny. So both the vadda zalim hai, don't go towards him,
ਸੁਨ
Hanji.
ਸਤ ਗੁਰ ਤਿਸ ਕਉ ਸਮਝਾਇਓ
So hearing this, Guru Sahib ji starts to explain to this Patan.
ਫਿਰ ਜਿਨ ਹਾਰੇ ਜਥਾ ਬਣਾਇਓ
ਕਿ hey Patan, ਜਿਵੇਂ ਵੀ ਸਿਰਜਣਹਾਰ ਅਕਾਲ ਪੁਰਖ, the creator Vaheguru, as they've created this creation, and as is their plan, that is going to happen. No one can change that, Hanji.
ਸੋ ਨਾ ਟੜ ਹੈ ਉਪਾਵ ਅਨੇਕਾ
Whatever is Vaheguru's plan, ਤੁਸੀਂ ਭਾਵੇਂ ਅਨੇਕ ਪ੍ਰਕਾਰ ਦੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਉਪਾਵ ਕਰ ਲਓ. You may try to avoid that in many different ways. But whatever is Guru Sahib Ji's hukam, that's going to happen. So Guru Sahib Ji explaining this to the Patan.
ਇਹ ਨਿਰਨੈ ਕਰ ਜਾਣ ਬਬੇਕੈ
So know this gyan, this knowledge in your mind, that whatever is the hukam of Vaheguru, we can't go beyond that. We can't go outside of that hukam of Vaheguru. And the hukam of Vaheguru is to go to Delhi, to give Balidan, to give Shaheedi, and destroy this Zalim Turk Raj. So Maharaj is saying that we're going to go, this is the hukam of Akal Purkh.
ਸਕਲ ਕਾਜ ਕਰਤਾ ਜਗਤੇਸ਼
ਸਾਰੇ ਕੰਮਾਂ ਦੇ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਕਰਤਾ ਹੈ ਉਹ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਹੈ. Vaheguru is the one who's the cause of all causes, Hanji.
ਕਿਉ ਆਨਹੁ ਔਰ ਤਰਾਸ ਵਿਸ਼ੇਸ਼
Okay, oh Patan, why are you getting this tras? Why are you getting this fear in your heart? Whatever Vaheguru wants, that's going to happen. We can't change that. So take this fear out of your heart, Hanji.
ਸੁਨ ਪਠਾਨ ਕਰ ਜੋੜ ਬਖਾਨਾ
Hearing this, the Patan has folded both his hands,
ਸਿਰੀ
Hanji.
ਮੁਖ ਤੇ ਸਚ ਕਹੋ ਸੁਜਾਨਾ
Oh, wise Satguru, hey Sujan Satguru Sahib Ji, from your mouth, you only say the truth. ਤੁਸੀਂ ਆਪਣੇ ਮੁਖ ਤੋਂ ਸਿਰਫ ਤੇ ਸਿਰਫ ਸੱਚ ਕਹਿ ਰਹੇ ਹੋ.
ਪਾਵਨ ਮਮ ਕਰ ਕਰਹੁ ਗੁਸਾਈ
But even then, Maharaj, please bless my house just for this night. Satguru Sahib Ji, ਕਿਰਪਾ ਕਰੋ ਮੇਰੇ ਘਰ ਨੂੰ ਪਵਿੱਤਰ ਕਰੋ, ਮੇਰੇ ਘਰ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਚਰਨ ਪਾਓ.
ਅੰਤਰ ਚਲਹੁ ਏਵ ਬਨ ਆਈ
Do kirpa and go in the city of Samana just for one night stay in my house, Hanji.
ਬਾਕ ਬਿਲਾਸ ਸੁਨਾਵਹੁ ਆਪੂ
And with such prem, with such love, because he's so scared, this Patan. He doesn't want any harm to happen to Guru Sahib Ji. He's saying to Maharaj, if you're not going to go from this asthan for the sake of the forge, then come for me. Come for my love. And Baak Bilas Sunavahu Apu. And come to my house and do Katha there, do Bachan Bilas. And suna to me the glory of Vaheguru. Hanji.
ਵਿਖੇ ਸੁਨੇ ਪਾਪਨ ਗਨ ਖਾਪੂ
And bless my family as well, and bless me that sitting there having your darshan, listening to your bachan, listening to your beautiful words, all our path, all our sins will be destroyed.
ਇਮੇ ਕਹਿ ਦੀਗਰ ਖੋਲ ਕਰ ਘੋੜਾ
And then the Patan, what does he do? He goes towards where Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji Maharaj's Koda is, where their horse is. And he himself starts to open the reins of the Koda.
ਦੀਨ ਪਾਏ ਭਾਖੇ ਕਰ ਜੋੜਾ
And he himself puts the saddle on the horse. He takes the horse towards Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji Maharaj, and folding his hands, he says, Hanji.
ਉਠੋ ਰੂਡੋ ਨਿਸ ਬਿਸਰਾਮੋ
He's taken the horse to Guru Sahib Ji and he says, hey Maharaj, utna karo, please get up and sit on the horse, Maharaj, and stay for one night in my house, Hanji.
ਸੁਖ ਸੋ ਬਸ ਹੋ ਚਿੰਤ ਬਿਨ ਧਾਮੋ
Without any worry, Maharaj, you're sitting in the middle of a field. Anyone could go at any time and they could tell the Mughals ke Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji ithe baithe han. So stay in my house without any worry for one night, Hanji.
ਤਸਕਰ ਆਦ ਬਿਗਨ ਨਹਿ ਕੋਈ
And there would be no obstacles there. There will be no chore. You're sitting in the open, Satguru Sahib Ji. Kirpa karo, aap ji, mere ghar padharo.
ਅਵਲੋਕ ਹੋ ਮਮ ਦੇਸ਼ ਅਰਜ਼ੋਈ
And he says, hey Maharaj, if you are not going to leave because you don't want to go away from this asthan, but look at my love. Avalokaho mamdish. Look towards me and look towards my benti. This is my benti. This is my arzoi. So prem da sikhar dekh ke, looking at this pinnacle of love, Hanji.
ਸੁਨ ਸਤਿਗੁਰ ਪਿਖ ਭਾਉ ਬਿਸਾਲੇ
So Satguru Sahib Ji isn't pleased if someone comes and puts large amounts of money towards them. Satguru Sahib Ji isn't pleased if someone puts many different types of offerings. Guru Sahib Ji is pleased at the love of a Gursikh. Gobind pao bhagat da pukha. Guru Sahib Ji is hungry for the love of their Gursikhs. So Sona Satgur, hearing this, pik pao bisale, seeing this great love of the Patan.
ਚੜ ਤੁਰੰਗ ਪਰ ਅੰਤਰ ਚਾਲੇ
Satguru Sahib Ji very clearly said we're not going to leave this asthan. But looking at his love, Satguru Sahib Ji has now sat on the horse, they've mounted the horse and they've gone towards the city of Samana.
ਪੰਚ ਹੋ ਸਿੱਖ ਸੰਗ ਨਿਜ ਲੀਨੇ
Taking the 5, 6, Bhai Mati Das, Bhai Guruditta Ji, they've taken them with them, Hanji.
ਅਪਰ ਆਪ ਤੇ ਰੁਕ ਸਦ ਕੀਨੇ
And all the other Gursikhs who had come from Samana, because many Gursikhs lived in Samana, Guru Sahib just told all of them, go back to your houses, Hanji.
ਗੜੀ ਪਠਾਨਨ ਕੀ ਤਹਿ ਘਣੀ
So in that city, there was 22 gadis. There was 22 fortresses. And it's written in Itihas, when Baba Banda Singh Bahadur went to Samana, they went there, they destroyed all them gadis. But that gadi where Satguru Sahib ji stayed, that gadi stood standing. So that gadi is still there, Gurdwara Gadi Sahib, when you go and do darshan. So in that Samana Shahr, Pathana de bahut gadiyan san, 22 gadiyan. There were 22 fortresses there, Hanji.
ਨਿਕਟ ਨਿਕਟ ਗਾਡੀ ਬਹੁ ਬਣੀ
And these gadiyan, these fortresses were all made next to each other, Hanji.
ਲੈ ਕਰ ਖਾਨ ਆਪਨੀ ਗਇਓ
Guru Sahib ji ਨੂੰ ਨਾਲ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਪਠਾਨ ਹੈ, he's taken Guru Sahib ji to his gadi, to his fortress, Hanji.
ਡੇਰਾ ਘਰ ਸੁੰਦਰ ਮਹਿ ਦਿਓ
And Maharaj ਵਾਸਤੇ ਬਹੁਤ ਸੁੰਦਰ ਕਮਰਾ, very beautiful room Guru Sahib ji ਵਾਸਤੇ ਤਿਆਰ ਕੀਤਾ ਹੈ.
ਭਇਓ ਨਿਚਿੰਤ ਆਏ ਦਰ ਠਾਡੇ
And he's taken Guru Sahib ji into their room. Then the Patan has gone back to the front door of the gadi of the fortress, Hanji.
ਕਰੇ ਕਵਾਰ ਅਸੰਜਤ ਗਾਡੇ
And there were many great doors, very big doors there. So as we see a gadi, we see a fort, we see a castle. The main entrance of that castle or that fortress, the doors are very sakhт, they're very hard and they're very big. ਇਸ ਪ੍ਰਕਾਰ ਇਸ ਪਠਾਨ ਦੇ ਗੜੀ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਬਹੁਤ ਵੱਡੇ ਕਵਾਰ, ਜਿਹੜੇ ਅਸੰਜਤ ਗਾਡੇ, ਬੜੇ ਤਕੜੇ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਬੂਹੇ ਸਨ. The Khan has instructed to close them and lock them, Hanji.
ਕਹਿਓ ਓਪਰੇ ਨਰ ਨਹਿ ਬਰੈ
He's told his guards that no one is allowed to enter this gadi today. No one, opere nar, koi bhi banda jinah nu tusi nahi jaਣਦੇ, they should not be allowed inside of this gadi.
ਹਮਰੇ ਵਹਿਰ ਪਾਤ ਨਹਿ ਕਰੈ
And don't tell anyone what's happening inside the gadi. He's told the guards and all his servants, all his nokar, ਕਿ ਜੋ ਵੀ ਅੰਦਰ ਜਾਂ ਗੁਰੂ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਜੀ ਇੱਥੇ ਹਨ, ਕਿਸੇ ਨੂੰ ਨਹੀਂ ਦੱਸਣਾ ਹੈ.
ਯਾਦਕ ਕਰਕੇ ਤਕਰਾਈ
So doing this ਸਖਤ ਪਹਿਰਾ, doing this ਪਹਿਰਾ around the gadi, this security around the gadi, ਇਸ ਪ੍ਰਕਾਰ
ਗਇਓ ਗੁਰੂ ਢਿਗ ਗਰੀਬ ਨਵਾਈ
he's fortified his gadi, he's secured his gadi, he's got guards standing at all the different entrances of the gadi. He's closed, locked the doors, ਜਿੰਨੇ ਵੀ windows ਹੈਗੇ ਆ ਉਹ ਸਾਰੇ ਬਲੌਕ ਕਰ ਦਿੱਤੇ ਹਨ. And then he's gone towards Guru Tegh Bahadur ji, and he bows his head to Guru Sahib.
ਬਾਕ ਬੇਲਾ ਸੁਨੇ ਬਹੁ ਭਾਂਤੀ
He does benti ke Maharaj, you've come, you've blessed my house, do kirpa, do bachan blas, ਮੇਰੇ ਤੇ ਕਿਰਪਾ ਕਰੋ ਤੇ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਦੇ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਬਚਨ ਹਨ, ਅਕਾਲ ਪੁਰਖ ਦੇ ਮਹਿਮਾ ਦੇ ਬਚਨ ਉਹ ਸੁਣਾਉਣਾ ਕਰੋ. He listens to the glory of Vaheguru from Guru Tegh Bahadur ji.
ਸੁਪਤ ਜਥਾ ਸੁਖ ਭੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਰਾਤੀ
ਇਸ ਪ੍ਰਕਾਰ ਰਾਤ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਗੁਰਸਿੱਖਾਂ ਨੇ ਸਤਿਗੁਰੂ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਜੀ ਨੇ ਉੱਥੇ ਬਿਰਾਜਨਾ ਕੀਤਾ ਹੈ.
ਸਰਬ ਸੇਵਿਤ ਰਿੰਦ ਆਦਿਕ ਕੇੜੀ
So this Patan has done the seva of Satguru Sahib ji, and then he's even gone to where the hosts of Guru Sahib ji are, and he's fed them as well. He's given them grass, Hanji.
ਕਰੀ ਤੁਰੰਗਨ ਕੀ ਤਿਸ ਬੇੜੀ
So ਉਸ ਵੇਲੇ ਫਿਰ ਬੜੇ ਪ੍ਰੇਮ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ, ਭਾਵ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਇਹ ਰਾਜਾ, ਇਹ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਪਠਾਨ ਹੈ, ਇਹਨੇ ਤੁਰੰਗਾ ਦੀ, ਘੋੜਿਆਂ ਦੀ ਵੀ ਸੇਵਾ ਕੀਤੀ ਹੈ.
ਦੋਹਰਾ ਭਈ ਨਿਸਾਪੁਰ ਹੇਰ ਕਰ ਸ਼ਾਹੇ ਸੌਰ ਵਿਚਾਰ
So Guru Sahib ji is now in this gadi of the Patan. On the other hand, night has fallen, and ਜਿਹੜੇ ਸੌਰ ਹਨ, those horseback army of Orangzeb, they're doing vichar.
ਉਤਰ ਪਰੇ ਡੇਰਾ ਕਰਿਓ ਲੀਨਸ ਅੰਨ ਆਹਾਰ
Because night has come, they have done their dera now, and they're eating their food, Hanji.
ਚੌਪੇ ਲੇਤ ਦੇਤ ਤਹਿ ਜ਼ਿਕਰ ਚਲਾਇਓ
As they're serving their food and eating their food, they start to talk in between each other.
ਜਿਸੁ ਦੇਸ਼ ਸ੍ਰੀ ਗੁਰੂ ਨਹਿ ਪਾਇਓ
And they say, we've looked everywhere, but we haven't been able to find Guru Sahib.
ਇਕ ਨਰ ਤਬ ਹੈ ਬਤਾਵ ਨ ਕਹਿਓ
And what's happened at that time, as I mentioned before, many people are lalchi. They have no shraddha, they have no devotion for the Guru. One person who had earlier seen Guru Tegh Bahadur ji, he's gone to that forge, to the army of Orangzeb, and he started to say to them, Hanji,
ਆਜ ਦੁਪਹਿਰਾ ਜਬ ਕੁਛ ਢਰਿਓ
and he says that, hey, Fojo, aaj dupehra, when the time of the evening came, of the afternoon, Hanji.
ਨਗਰ ਪ੍ਰਵੋਸ਼ਤ ਮੈਂ ਗੁਰ ਹੇਰੇ
In the evening time, this person, this informant, just for the sake of some money, this lalach, this greedy person, he says to the army that I saw Guru Tegh Bahadur ji entering the city of Samana.
ਦਿਸ਼ ਉਤਰੇ ਕੀਨਸ ਡੇਰੇ
And he points towards the area where Guru Sahib ji was. So this person had seen Guru Sahib ji in the field. He had seen where now Gurdwara Thada Sahib is, Hanji.
ਨਿਸਾ ਆਜ ਕੇ ਇਹਾਂ ਬਿਤਾਵੈ
And the person says that Guru Sahib will spend the night here, Hanji.
ਹੋਏ ਭੁਨਸਾਰ ਸੋ ਅਗਰਦ ਸਿਦਾਵੈ
And then in the morning they will go further. So ਅੱਜ ਆਪਾਂ ਇੱਥੇ ਸਮਾਪਤੀ ਕਰਾਂਗੇ. So this informant has told the army that Guru Sahib Ji is now in this city. So the army now knows, and they're going to start searching for Guru Sahib. They see the footprints of the horses. They start to follow that, and they reach the gadi of the Patan. What happens when they reach the gadi? We will hear that next week. So katha karde ek nahi beyand pulla ho giyan. Lekha katha na shutiya khin khin poolan har. ਬਖਸ਼ਨਹਾਰ ਬਖਸ਼ ਲੈ ਨਾਨਕ ਪਾਰ ਉਤਾਰ ਨਿਸਾ ਆਜ ਕੀ ਇਹਾਂ ਬਿਤਾਵੈ ਹੋਏ ਭੁਨਸਾਰ ਸੋ ਅਗਰ ਸਿਧਾਵੈ ਹੇ ਗੋਬਿੰਦ ਹੇ ਗੋਪਾਲ ਹੇ ਦਇਆਲ ਲਾਲ ਪ੍ਰਾਨਨਾਥ ਅਨਾਥ ਸਖੇ ਦੀਨ ਦਰਦ ਨਿਵਾਰ ਹੇ ਸਮਰੱਥ ਅਗਮ ਪੂਰਨ ਮੋਹਿ ਮਿਆ ਧਾਰ ਅੰਧਕੂਪ ਮਹਾ ਭਿਆਨ ਨਾਨਕ ਪਾਰ ਉਤਾਰ ਆਏ ਪ੍ਰਭ ਸਰਨਾਗਤੀ ਕਿਰਪਾ ਨਿਤ ਦਿਆਲ ਏਕ ਅੱਖਰ ਹਰ ਮਨ ਵਸਤ ਨਾਨਕ ਹੋਤ ਨਿਹਾਲ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਨਾਮ ਜਹਾਜ ਹੈ ਚੜੇ ਸੋ ਉਤਰੇ ਪਾਰ ਜੋ ਸਰਦਾ ਕਰ ਸੇਵ ਦੇ ਪਾਰ ਉਤਾਰਨ ਹਾਰ ਜੋ ਸਰਦਾ ਕਰ ਸੇਵ ਦੇ ਪਾਰ ਉਤਾਰਨ ਹਾਰ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ
ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ। ਗੁਰਸੰਗਤ ਜੀ ਆਪ ਜੀ ਨੂੰ ਲੜੀਵਾਰ ਗੁਰ ਇਤਿਹਾਸ ਦੀ ਕਥਾ ਸਰਵਣ